Yo, what's up? What's up? This is your man That's Your Great checking in once again with another video. Let's get straight to it. I know it's been a minute since I made a video. Just been real busy with life, honestly. Obviously fatherhood and making sure that I'm being a great daddy to my daughter. But still dealing with the same obstacles from this woman. Same problems from this bitter, vindictive, evil bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm calling her out of her name, but I call it how I see it. And the mother of my child is just a very miserable woman. It appears that she gets no joy from doing anything other than draining my energy, draining my pockets, and just causing calamity and chaos in my life. And that's actually the reason for this video, because I'm going through this so that I'm hoping that I can help you guys prevent what I went through or what I'm going through still, because this is never going to end. As long as I have to deal with this woman, which is forever, I'm still going to have to deal with her personality, her pettiness, her need to feel validated. Just things that you would not expect a 34-year-old woman to still be doing. But the problem is that she's a moron. And she's broken and she has daddy issues herself. So she wants to make it as hard as possible for me to do everything that I want to do and everything that I need to do for my child. She's getting in the way. She's trying to drain my energy. She's trying to gaslight me at every single turn. She takes no accountability for anything that she does, and then she also has the nerve to play victim on top of all that. It's crazy. But the reason that I'm making this video, guys, is because you can't allow a woman to do that to you. Obviously, I'm already 10 toes down and entrenched in the situation. So my baby mama is my baby mama. You can't just change it up all of a sudden at the last second. It is what it is. She's always going to be my baby mama. But with that being said, I do not have to give her the responses that she's looking for with her bad behavior. You know, it's a constant give and go. It's a constant ebb and flow, the relationship that we have. Sometimes she will actually act like she has some sense, but most times she does the most off the wall, left field, petty shit. And she does it for no good reason, just to try to get a rise out of me. And you know what it's ultimately all about? And this is not me trying to sound arrogant or, egotistical in any way, but what it ultimately all comes down to is the fact that my baby mama is still in love with me. Now, mind you, we were never in a relationship. She was never my woman. And I damn sure never called myself her man or anything like that. But the thing is, she has admitted on several occasions that she was in love with me. And we all know when it comes to women and their feelings, well, for one thing, you don't play with a woman's feelings. True. And I've never played with her feelings. I actually kept it G with her from the jump. Even when I met her and I came to find out that she was married, that didn't mean anything to me at that time because I was just a single dude out here in the world doing my thing. She's married. I didn't take any vows. She did. So that didn't mean anything to me. But I kept it G with her from the jump that, listen, all right, you married. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I hope y'all figure that situation out. What you want to do? You want to still rock out? And she did. Cool. That's what it was. I never looked at her seriously for no relationship, nothing like that. But the fact is, she got pregnant, with my beautiful little girl. And she blessed me with the biggest blessing I've ever received in my entire life, which is my daughter. And I'm so grateful for that. But unfortunately, I also have to be tied to this woman for the rest of my life as a result of it. It is a everyday struggle trying to work through the minutia and bullshit that I had to put up with this woman. Let me give you guys just a brief recent example of her behavior. All right, so on the current schedule, now that I've gotten all my rights to my daughter, which has been an arduous process in itself, but took 2 years. Took 2 years, guys. But I have all of my rights to my little girl now. And this bitch cannot play any games as far as trying to keep my little girl away from me whenever she feels like it. That doesn't fly anymore. Now I have every single right in the world to have my daughter 50-50, every bit as much as her. So thank God I got that squared away. So we had this schedule where we drop off and pick up every other Sunday. Now, I'm there on time, punctual, ready to go every single time with my drop-offs and my pickups. Last Sunday, I'm there to pick up my daughter. I'm there at 6:55. I'm early. 7:05 rolls around. She's still not there. 7:10 rolls around. She's still not there. No call, no text, nothing. 7:15 rolls around. Now, mind you, I've been texting her. Hey, what's going on? Where you at? Called her. The bitch is not answering the phone. 7:15 rolls around. No call, no text, no explanation for why she's this damn late to drop my daughter off. Nothing. So you know what I do? I say, okay, let me go to her house. I pull up to the house. This bitch is on the phone arguing with somebody. Are you serious? Arguing with somebody on the phone when you know good and well you're supposed to have my daughter to her father at 7 p.m. You didn't call, you didn't text, you didn't give me any explanation. So, just as you guys might think, I absolutely let her have it, and I barked on her. I barked on her crazy. Like all her neighbors heard what I was saying to her. And I'm not proud of that, but that's just where I was in that moment, man. How much bullshit can I take? I'm coloring within the lines. I'm doing everything I can, and I'm doing everything by the book. I'm doing everything the right way. And you still got the nerve to disrespect me and not even so much as give me a text message or a call back when you're 15 minutes late? So, the point of this is, upon me barking on her, she played victim, and she pretended that she didn't understand why I was so upset. I'm only 15 minutes late. Bitch, you didn't even call me. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I was only 15 minutes late. I was going to bring her to you. Well, don't you think it might make sense to actually notify the father of your child why you're 15 minutes late? And maybe let me know that in advance so I don't sit there for 20 minutes on end waiting? But no, in her bird brain, that's not even an option. And then the gaslighting with her telling me that, oh, you know, it wasn't even that big of a deal. Why are you acting like this? Okay, I'm a little late. It ain't even that serious. Bitch, it is that serious to me. Time is valuable. You know good and damn well where you were supposed to be and where were you supposed to have my daughter. And you're here arguing on the phone? And get this, guys. She was arguing on the phone with the girlfriend of her ex-husband. His bitch ass. That's who she was on the phone arguing with. So let me get it straight. You thought it was more important to argue on the phone with your bitch ass ex-husband's girl instead of getting your daughter to her father on time. Think. How dumb can you be? These types of situations with this woman are often, and I've grown sick and tired of it over time. I don't have any more cheeks to turn. I'm not going to turn the other cheek again. You know, I don't have any more patience to deal with it, honestly. Dig this, guys. Let me give you another scenario. When my beautiful daughter was born in the hospital, you know, the person who's responsible for the records that you speak to as far as what the name's going to be and all of that in the hospital. I gave them my daughter's name, spelled it out for them, exactly how I want it spelled. But these fucking morons at the hospital still found a way to misspell my daughter's name. So simple. It's a 6-letter name. Her middle name, 7 letters. Morons still misspelled the name, which caused a big problem. You know why? Because at that time, I still did not have rights to my child yet. So in order to get the name corrected for like the birth certificate as well as her social security card, that means that I actually have to get my rights to my daughter in order to do that, obviously. And this was only a priority to me because I'm the one that named my daughter. The mother, she couldn't care less. She's just a lazy bitch, lazy, listless bitch. But when you're a guy like me and you take out so much time and effort coming up with the perfect name over the course of months before she arrives, and then some idiots at the hospital mess the name up, it's going to weigh on you. So I've been thinking about this for more than 2 years, guys. I finally get the rights to my child, and now we can finally actually move forward with getting everything updated on the birth certificate, on the social security card. And now, all of a sudden, this bitch wants to drag her feet. She's been acting all this time like, oh, I can't wait till we can get her name corrected, this, that, and the third. Now, I'm taking the initiative immediately once I'm able to. Now that I'm able to do so, I'm trying to get it corrected. I've been talking to the vital statistics department. I've been making sure I provide them with everything they need. They tell me, all right, cool. Here you go. Get this signed by you and the mother, and we'll be ready to go as far as getting it updated. I got my part updated immediately. It's been 4 weeks. I've asked this bitch 5 times, and she still has not gotten her part done. And I've offered to, listen, when are you free? I will meet up with you anywhere, at any time to get this done. The bitch makes up excuse after excuse after excuse. She drags her feet when it comes to doing things for her own daughter. But this bitch always finds a way to go to a concert or go out to the club. What's more important? Where are the priorities with this bird brain bitch? It just perplexes me. It just blows my mind. And it frustrates me to no end that I am stuck with having to deal with this woman for the rest of my life. But you know what? Let this be a cautionary tale to you guys. Women can be attractive, you know, they can be sexy. But when it comes to who's going to be the mother of your child, of your children, guys, I want you guys to really think deeply, long and hard. Pause. That sounded crazy. And I don't even play the pause game, but that sounded crazy. But seriously, I want you guys to think long and hard about who you're having sex with. Because when you're having sex, there's always that possibility, even if you strap up, there's always a possibility that you might get this woman pregnant. And I want you to think, would this woman be a good mother to my child? Is this someone that I could actually see myself dealing with for the rest of my life if it came to that? Now, I do want to give myself a little bit of grace there because she didn't act like this when I met her. She kind of flipped the script as far as her personality, a complete 180 once my daughter came into the world. So I'm not going to just make it seem like I wasn't perceptive, because I was. I'm a very perceptive person. But when a child comes into the picture, things change, guys. And I just want to let you guys know that it is extremely important to maintain frame, stay even keeled, and never allow a woman to completely drain you of your energy. I've been there over the last 2.5 years, guys. I've been through the absolute worst, most mentally and physically draining circumstances and scenarios with this woman. And at this point now, I don't allow her to drain me of my energy. I cut the short shit short. And whatever we can't come to an agreement about, or if she starts playing those games, I'm quick to say, hey, we could take it back to the courts. We could take it to a judge. Because now that I have my rights to my daughter, I can put my dick on the table and this bitch can't do nothing about it. You can't play those games with me keeping my child away from me anymore. No. That don't fly anymore. Daddy has all his rights. And I'm not putting up with none of the fuck shit. She knows that. So she don't play with me the same way. And if you're going through any turmoil or you're going through a storm right now with the mother of your child, I want you guys to know that there's a lot of us out here going through similar things. And I just make this video just to let y'all know, just from my perspective, that the only thing that's going to allow you to get through the storm is to maintain frame and maintain mental toughness. Never allow your energy to be compromised in any way. And I know that's a lot easier said than done, depending on what you're going through. Trust me, I know personally, when I was in the absolute midst of trying to get the rights to my child and she was doing everything she could to prevent me from doing so, it took me to the brink of insanity. I mean, imagine loving a little human being with all your heart and yet still having an evil, disgusting, vindictive bitch trying to keep her from you for no reason. It's enough to drive a man crazy. It's enough to drive a man completely insane, and it is enough to push a perfectly sane man into doing some extremely devious things. Thank God I didn't allow it to get there. But I thought about it. I damn sure thought about it. Do not allow these women to gaslight you. When you know you're right, when you know you're standing in logic, don't allow them to try to play victim. Don't allow them to try to make it seem like you're crazy for feeling the way that you feel. You're not crazy at all. You know good and well when these bitches are doing this foul shit. So hold them accountable. That's a word that my baby mama is allergic to. My baby mama is allergic to the word accountability. This bitch thinks she can just operate and go about life doing any and everything she wants with impunity, with no consequences. Nah, bitch, not with a nigga like me. I'm always gonna hold you accountable for your actions. And she hates that. She hates the fact that I don't let her slide. I don't take shit off of her in any way. That's not how life is. You can't just do what the fuck you want when you want to do it and think that everything's just gonna be cool. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire. I'm gonna make sure you feel it. Believe that. Anyways, fellas, I ain't mean to get long-winded with this video, but I just wanted to take a moment to give y'all my perspective and my experiences on what I'm currently going through in my life, because I'm sure there's a lot of fellas out there going through similar shit with their baby mamas. It's all about maintaining frame, staying even keeled, and preserving your energy. Do not allow a woman to drain you of your energy. Anyways, guys, those are just my thoughts, and I welcome y'all to share your opinions and your thoughts as well in the comments. It's your man Thatch the Great. I'll holla. Peace.